This is the third semi-final, and these are your rules. 5 rounds, spread across them are 42 questions, and the rules for each round differ slightly. It could be in the rules for passing, or it could be in the number of points scored. I will explain the rules for each round before that round begins, and as always, we will give everybody a score update, a cumulative score update. I will come to that at the end of each round as well. With 3 questions to go in the semi-final, when 9 questions are done in the last round, we will give you a last look at the scores in case you want to change your strategy or stay put or play safe, whatever the case may be. Audience, we will have audience questions. We'll continue the trend of having audience questions from the second round onwards, because the first happens to be a multiple choice round, and the trend will remain the same. You will put up a hand, give me your name and your college name and hopefully the right answer, in which case you will get either an NISM mug or a chocolate, as the case may be. For the teams on stage, a rightful question. I think the tabletop screens are not working, so just ignore them. There are 4 screens for the 6 teams, 2 on either side and 2 big ones at the bottom. Amongst the 6 of you, or the 12 of you and me, I think these should be enough. These screens were working in the morning. There's been some glitch with the wiring, but I think it's sometimes a couple of steps back is a good perspective. So please focus on the 2 screens here or the ones on the left and right of the stage. They are all synced to appear to show the question at the exact same time. So just ignore the screens on your tables, right? If that is out of the way, let's go quickly into round 1. And as always, please remember not to answer out of turn. Only answer when it is your time to answer. These are the rules for the first round. 12 questions, all of them with multiple choices for answers, 4 of them per question. We will not pass these questions for obvious reasons. 20 seconds of thinking time, you can obviously answer before those 20 seconds, but while answering, please be kind and give me the complete answer, not just the alphabet. All right? 10 points if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong, and not only do we not pass it to the audience, the questions do not pass down the line for the teams as well, right? We will begin with team A. Your question for 10 points is this. What does FATF stand for? Does it stand for the Financial Audit Task Force? Does it stand for the Financial Action Task Force? Does it stand for the Foreign Asset Task Force, or is it the Financial Advisory Task Force? Team A. Yeah. A long press and tap it once to see if it is working. Yes, now it is.
We'll go with option D, Financial Advisory
Task Force. Yeah. Usually FATF provisions are for dealing with stuff like money laundering and other things, which would make it the Financial Action Task Force, not the Advisory Task Force. So no points, but there are no negatives in this round, and you would have better luck in the 7th question when it comes back to you. But for now, we move to team B with question number 2. What term amongst the 4 describes something, and be careful, describe something that increases the chance of a peril in the insurance sector? Is it not accidental? Does it something that excludes act of God? Does it minimize loss, or is it prohibited by MVA, by the Motor Vehicles Act?
It's C, minimize loss.
Let's take a look. We are looking for A, something which is not accidental. So 2 scratches in a row. But let's go across to team C with the 3rd. Which SaaS venture, SaaS of course, software as a service, which SaaS venture did a gentleman called Abhinav Asthana start in 2014? Is it Ola? Is it Swiggy? Is it Postman? Is it Byju's? Team C. Somebody called Abhinav Asthana, 11 years back, a SaaS venture. All of these, of course, well-known names in the Indian.
Option B, Swiggy.
Option B, Swiggy. It's actually Postman. So we'll have 3 scratches in a row. He founded Postman in 2014 as a SaaS platform that was used for API development and testing. It is now a unicorn. So a proud moment for all of us. No points for the first 3 questions. The first time that this has happened in the 6 cities so far. But let's see if Team D can break that jinx. KC College, your question. Which of the following components, along with banks and non-bank institutions, form an integral part of the Indian financial system? And these are your options. Is it AMFI? Is it SEBI? Is it the financial markets? Or is it insurance companies? Team D. Long press, tap it once, and after that don't switch it off. 5 seconds more.
Is C financial markets?
The first 10 points of this semi-final. The Indian financial system comprises banks, NBFCs, including NBFCs, non-bank institutions, insurance companies, and crucially, the financial markets as well, because they create financial assets as well as help in the formation of capital. 10 points to Team D for Delta. Team E, your question. Measure What Matters is a book by John Doerr, which introduces which management concept? Is it KPIs? Is it OKRs, which are objectives and key results? Is it revenue projections? Or is it financial metrics? Team E.
Option D, financial metrics.
Option D, financial metrics, is actually the longest option on screen, which is OKRs. Let's take a look. OKRs are objectives and key results methodology for goal setting. It popularized, and when you go on into the working part of your life, when you become a professional, OKRs, objectives setting, is something that is the bane of your life about 2 or 3 times a year. No points, but let's see if F can pick up 10. These are your questions. Question number 6. Which new age finance company did Rajan Bajaj start in 2016? Is it Slice? Is it PhonePe? Is it Bharat Pay? Or is it Grow? Team F. New age finance company.
Option number D, Grow.
Option number D, Grow. Grow happens to be more to do with investment and stock markets. We are looking for Slice, which was founded in 2016. It specializes in various co-branded credit cards and obviously lending solutions for young consumers like you. Passing to Team A with the 7th question, no points on that. Team A, your chance to open your score. Here's your question. Which of these companies had the most expensive stock, going by PPS, price per share, in India in 2025? Was it MRF Limited? Was it Honeywell Automation India Limited? Was it Yamuna Syndicate Limited? Or was it 3M India Limited? Team A.
We'll go with option A, MRF Limited.
Good. That's a nice answer. 10 points to you. They opened their account. It was trading at more than 1.3 lakh rupees per share, and consistently it ranks amongst the most expensive single stocks in India throughout the years. 10 points to Team A. Next question to Team B. If you look at health insurance, there is a very important acronym called PED. What does the PE in PED stand for? Is it policy excluded? Is it pre-emerging? Is it pre-existing? Or is it post-existing? Team B.
It's C, pre-existing.
And the D would be diseases, right? 10 points to Team B. Very, very good. 10 points to you. PED is pre-existing diseases, and pre-existing diseases typically are excluded from insurance covers as you grow up and grow on in life at a senior level. Team B gets 10. Team C, let's see if you can break that jinx as well, which plagued you in the first cycle. Here's your question. The combined securities and assets owned by a mutual fund are known as which of these? Is it asset value? Is it portfolio? Is it capital? Or is it principal? Team C.
Portfolio.
Portfolio. Let's take a look if I can give you points. Of course I can give you points. Very, very nice. It's called its portfolio. All the securities and assets that the fund holds, and that is what determines the performance as well as the risk factor that the fund is in for. 10 points to Team C. Team D, I think you had 10 in the first round. Your chance to double that. Here's your question. A majority of the MF schemes, mutual fund schemes in India, and by majority I mean almost 80% of them, fall under which of these four categories? Are they closed-ended funds? Are they open-ended funds? Are they exchange-traded funds? Or are they ELSS schemes, Team D?
We would go with B, open-ended funds.
Open-ended funds, that would give you your second 10 points of the round. 10 points to Team D. For Delta, these are open-ended so that you can entry and exit at the current NAV. Closed-ended funds, once they close, then they have a fixed maturity period. Right? 10 points to Team D. A quick shake of the hands there. Nice team metrics. Team E, your question. In ESIS, what do the letters ES, the first two letters, expand to? Is it employee state? Is it export support? Is it employment state? Or is it employee sanctioned? Team E. It helps if you know what the IS stands for. Team E. They have 20 seconds. This is the penultimate question in the multiple choice round. Last 5 seconds, Team E.
We'll go with option C, employment state.
It's actually employee state because the IS stands for insurance scheme. Employee state insurance scheme. It's a social security scheme, a very big safety net for workers in both organized and unorganized sectors. Team E doesn't get points, but no negatives, which is a positive always. Team F, your question, the last of the MCQs. What is the permitted redemption frequency for overnight mutual funds or OMFs in India? Is it weekly? Is it daily? Is it monthly? Or is it once every 6 months, half yearly? Team F. This is one of those questions which even if you don't know, you can logically work out. Team F. And Team E is saying, हमको hint नहीं दिया, इनको क्यों दे रहे? Team F.
We would go with option B, daily.
Because overnight means once every day. 10 points to Team F. Very, very nice. Overnight funds or overnight mutual funds allow daily redemptions because portfolio every day it matures. 10 points to Team F and fairly simple scoring. Some of the teams didn't bother the scorer, so half of your pay is docked for this round. Let's take a look at the scores. The good part is that 5 of the 6 teams are on the scoreboard. GCET Anand is yet to open the score, but 4 more rounds to go, so lots of scope there. 10 points apiece to A, B, C and F. Early leaders are guests from Mumbai, KC College with 20. Let's give them a round of applause, all 6 teams. And we will go quickly into round number 2. Round 2 is all about images. There will be a picture and there will be a question associated with it. We will start with Team A, and this is the time when the passing begins. This is also the time when we go to the audience in case the teams cannot answer. And if the teams are so good that they answer all 6 questions, we will have 1 or 2 questions at the end of this round for you as well. Pure audience questions, right? Team A is where we will begin. 30 seconds of thinking time only for the first team. Then if it passes, I need you to pick up the mic and give me a guess immediately. Why is that so fun to do? Because there are no negatives in this round. If you know the answer and you get points, that's plus 15, but no negatives if you get it wrong. So try not to say pass, say something, right? Team A, your question, question number 1. This country issued a $20 commemorative banknote featuring its first president, Yusuf Ishaq, along with historic landmarks like the former Supreme Court and City Hall. The note also honors 8 pioneers who contributed to the nation building of this country, including P. Govindasamy Pillai, a Tamil origin businessman. Which country is this? Team A. The fact that a Tamil businessman was one of the pioneers who contributed to nation building is a huge clue as to which country this could be when you combine it with the fact that they use a dollar of some kind. Team A. 12 more seconds. Team A. Okay, I need an answer now.
We'll go with Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Nice guess. Lots of Tamils there. Team B.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Again, a very nice guess. Team C.
Singapore.
Singapore is correct. Very, very nice. Singapore, interestingly, has Tamil as one of its official state languages as well. That is the extent to which the Tamil diaspora has contributed to nation building in Singapore. 15 points to C for Charlie, which means that the next question will go to Team D. KC College, early leaders, your chance to add 15 to that. Here's your question. This Polish banknote depicts the first pope from this country who served from 1978 to 2005, 27 years, one of the longest reigns in recent times. This pope also played a significant role in inspiring movements that contributed to the fall of communism in Eastern Europe. Who is this person? And I need the full name that you see on this Poland banknote. Team D.
Is he Pope Francis?
Is he Pope Francis? So you're basically asking me if I remember the answer or not. No, he is not Pope Francis. Team E. But good guess because you tried to go somewhere. And Pope Francis also from Europe, but not from here. Team E, yes. Pass question, can't give you time. Team E. Passing to F.
Pass.
Passes to A.
Pass.
Passes to B. Going across to C.
Poli.
Pope?
Poli.
Oli. No, it was a question for D, right? Audience? Okay, somebody who... Okay, the first hand, I have to be fair. Let's get a mic to one of our previous semi-finalists. Name, college, and the answer.
Yes, I'm Yash from BITS Goa, and it's Pope John Paul II.
Lovely answer. Please give him a mug from NISM. This is Pope John Paul II. Full answer because they do come with regnal numbers like the kings and queens of Europe. Pope John Paul II, which means that we go back to Team D with question number 3. This modern book that blends his wisdom with the investment philosophies of the past, with the investment philosophies of Benjamin Graham and Warren Buffett. What name, proper noun, completes the title of the book? And that is the one blanked there. Think like a blank. Invest like Graham and Buffett. Team D. Shh.
We would go with Chanakya.
You would go with Chanakya. Even Chandragupta Maurya went with Chanakya and that helped him very much. 15 points. Very, very nice. This is think like Chanakya and invest like Graham and Buffett. That silhouette of Arya Chanakya was a big clue, of course. 15 points to Team D. And the next question will go to Team E. The red part is what I want. This 2024 best-selling book by New York University professor Scott Galloway offers a straightforward formula, this is a big clue, for achieving financial security in today's economy. How? By emphasizing on talent, stoicism, time, and diversification. The question is, which branch of mathematics completes the title of this book? The blank of wealth. A simple formula for success. Team E. Audience, let's have silence because fortunately or unfortunately, this acoustics of this hall are so good that even I can hear whispers that are going on in the audience, right? So please keep it down. Team E, which branch of mathematics?
I'd like to go with algebra.
You would like to go with algebra in a financial literacy quiz. It all adds up. 15 points. Very, very nice. The algebra of wealth, formula being the clue. 15 points to Team E. And the next question goes to Team F. This is question number 5. In 2022, this banknote was recognized as the most beautiful currency note in the world, and you can see why, by the International Banknote Society. It was a contest in which more than 100 banknotes from different countries of the world participated. Which country issued this note? And there's a huge clue on the left side, the front side of that note, in which you can see a certain emblem which is found on the flag of that country as well. Team F. I'm looking for the name of a country. If you look elsewhere on that banknote, there is a word or two which will help you to zero in on that country as well, Team F. But the biggest clue is that big image on the left side of the picture is found, it's an emblem, which is their national emblem, an eagle holding a snake in its talons while sitting on a cactus plant. Which country, Team F?
We will go with Canada.
Canada. Canada on its flag has a maple leaf. Team A.
Argentina.
Argentina on its flag has a sun, right? Thank you. Passing to B. See, this is why I prefer to have fellow quiz masters in the audience, right? Little bit of help. Not Scotland either. Scotland has plain blue and white. Team C. Shh. Team C. Pass question. China. No. All of Chile. No. Passes to D. That's a better guess, by the way. And I know why you said Chile. Team D.
Brazil.
Not Brazil either. I know why you said Brazil. Team E.
Mexico.
Lovely. All across. Pesos and the eagle with the snake in its talons on a cactus plant is Mexico or Mexico. The pesos was one of the clues. And of course, if you look at the story behind Mexico, Mexico City is their capital, and the legend goes that in the days of the Mayas and the Incas and the ancient inhabitants of Mexico, there was a legend that when you would find an eagle sitting on a cactus plant with a snake held in its talons, that would be the site of the new capital of that country. And the legend is that the people who were wandering around, they saw such a site at the place which is now Mexico City. Good 15 points to Team E for Echo, which means that the last question will go back to Team F. Here's your question. This State Bank of India credit card was co-branded and launched with which airline that flew its last flight on 11th November last year? Team F. Shh. Lots of clues there. There is a map, of course, but that map is also very helpful in a way. Team F. And that white rectangle is where I have blanked out the co-brand. Team F. 10 seconds more. All right, I need a guess now. Quickly.
Air India.
Passing to A.
Vistara.
Vistara is correct, which is now a part of Air India, but I was looking for Vistara. And the color and those lines are very much like how the Vistara logo itself also was. And that rich purple was something which was very significant. 15 points to Team A. That brings us to the end of the second round. And let's take a look at the scores. Should I ask an audience question? Oh, the scores are ready. Thank you. Everybody is on the scoreboard. 10 points apiece to teams B and F. 25 apiece to teams A and C. Then we have a 30 for team E. But with a slender lead of 5 points, leading at this stage is KC College Mumbai with 35. Round of applause for all 6 teams. And let's have some fun with jumbled words. Round number 3. 6 questions or words or terms, either one word or 2 terms at max. You've seen it play out earlier when you were in the audience. 2 strikes only on the buzzer. You don't have to wait for me to finish reading the question. As always, please look only at these 2 and these 2 screens, not at the screens on your tabletop. They are glitching at the moment. Let me call out the team which has buzzed fastest, only then will you answer, right? We will do a quick check of the buzzers as always. Plus 15, minus 15, plus 10 and minus 10 are the scores. Team A, if you would be so kind. B, C, D, Team E, and Team F. One more time, please. Once. Thank you. I was pressing it simultaneously to reset while they were pressing it as well. Great. Everybody's buzzers are working. Audience, please pipe down for a moment. As you've seen earlier twice already, this typically gets over in 2 to 3 minutes. That's how fast the teams are. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. Sum of all observations divided by total observations B. Into the mic.
Average.
Averaging will get you points, is enough. Good answering, 15 points to team B. Very, very nice. 4 other teams had already buzzed. Averaging 15 to team B for bravo. Fingers on your buzzers, I have reset them. Question number 2. Reciprocal or involving two parties. C into the mic. Into the mic.
Bilateral.
Plus 15 to team C for Charlie. Bilateral is correct. Two parties being the key part. 15 points to team C. For Charlie, I have reset their buzzers. Question number 3. Accumulating value gradually. This is a buzz from E. Quickly, please. 3, 2, and 1. What's your answer? It's a minus 15. So minus 15 to team E for echo. And there was no buzz. I'm giving 3 seconds for anybody who wants to buzz. 3, 2. Okay, we have a buzz from F. Quickly, please, into the mic. You haven't buzzed? Why does it show me that you buzzed? I think you should keep your finger off. That's okay if you haven't buzzed. 3, 2, and 1. Buzz is now closed. Rare audience question in the jumbled words. Anybody going for this? No one? Let's take a look. This is accreting, like accumulating. Accreting is what I was looking for. Very, very financial world kind of term. Accreting. No points to anyone. There was an unfortunate minus to team E. Buzzers have been reset. This was question number 3, right? Question number 4 coming up now. A person or entity that gains control. Team F.
Acquire.
Acquirer will get you points. Very, very nice. Plus 15 to team F for Foxtrot. Acquirer was what I was looking for because you gain control, right? You acquire control. 15 points to team F. 4 questions done. Question number 5 coming up now. Government debt security. Team C into the mic.
Treasury bond.
Treasury bond is 15. Treasury bond 15 points to team C for Charlie, and 4 other teams, 5 in all, had buzzed. That's how quick all of them were. So please put your phones away, all teams. This was question number 5. So the last question coming up, fingers on your buzzers. Question number 6. One of the essential functions in an insurance company, D into the mic.
Underwriting.
Plus 15. Underwriting is correct. Underwriting being one of the most important things that happens in an insurance company, because that is how they decide how to give you, how much of an insurance policy to give you, how much to charge for it, and what are the terms and conditions that will go into governing it. Plus 15 to team D for Delta. And let's go into the scores. We will put the audience questions into the 4th semi-final because we need to make sure that all of you can get back to your buses, trains, and what have you on time, right? So let's take a look at your scores. Very close for 1 and 2, but we will begin as always with number 6. Team E on 15, then there are 3 25s. That's how close this is. Sometimes, as we've seen in cricket and as the Asia Cup will doubtless show us, it is the low scoring matches which are the real thrillers. 25 to 3 teams, A, B, and F. Then we have a 50 to team D, but with a lead of 5 points, we have a new leader, MDS University Bhilwara with 55. Give them a round of applause. Let's see if they carry this form into the next few rounds. We will now go to round number 4, which is slogans, taglines, and quotations. We began with team A for the visuals. We will now begin with team F for the slogans and quotations. Plus 20 is what you get if you get it right. This is not on the buzzer, so you get 30 seconds of thinking time for the direct team. No thinking time if it passes. No negatives as well, plus 20 or 0. If none of the teams block me, I will give a few hints here and there depending on the level of the question. Team F, your question for slogans or taglines or quotes is this. Market corrections are the price of admission to the wondrous theme park called the blank blank. There is a very famous writer and a thinker called Ben Carlson who has said this: market corrections are the price of admission to the wondrous theme park called the blank blank. What is it that he is calling a theme park, Team F? What two words fill the blank? If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Blocking a clue. Even if one team agrees or disagrees, no clues. Team F. Ben Carlson is calling something, a most unlikely thing, a wondrous theme park. And the price of admission to that theme park are market corrections. Team F. Last 10 seconds. All right, give me a guess. Take a guess. Two-word answer.
Securities market.
Securities markets. I'm going to use my discretion and give you 20 points. It's actually stock markets, but I cannot in all fairness refuse. Securities markets works as well. 20 points to Team F. It was actually the stock market. He says market corrections are a wondrous, they are the admission price to this wonderful theme park which has got a lot of roller coasters, which is called the stock market. Very good answering. That is why I say keep guessing. You never know what will fetch you points. 20 points to Team F. Team E gets the next. You have it, you just didn't know it, is the tagline of a very, very famous global payment gateway or payment platform that is owned by one of the most famous brands in this world. Which payment platform has this tagline? You have it, you just didn't know it. Team E. They have 30 seconds. Any teams objecting to a clue? In fact, I've already said enough, so.
Razorpay.
Sorry? Razorpay. Nice, but no. Team D.
PayPal.
Not PayPal. Team C. Everybody's on the right track though.
Google Pay.
Not Google Pay. Team B. Razorpay, PayPal, Google Pay.
Is it American Express?
Not Amex either. Amex is more of credit cards, right? Not a payments platform. Team A.
Alipay.
Sorry?
Alipay.
Alipay, like the Chinese one, like Alibaba. Passes to F. Again, a very good guess. They are the ones who are closest so far. Team F, in a way. Team F.
Cred.
Not Cred. It was your direct, Team E. And you said, what did you say? Okay. So let's go right at the back. There's a lady in a checkered top. Yes. Your name, college name, and the answer.
Hello sir, my name is Minal Sahu and I am representing Sri Balaji University, Pune. And according to me answer, Amazon Pay.
Amazon Pay. Give her a mug, please. Very, very nice. This is Amazon Pay. You have it. You just didn't know it. And that, of course, is what they stand for. They say that you can pay Amazon, say, wherever, even if you're not buying on Amazon. Nobody gets points, but a beautiful mug going the way of the lady there from Sri Balaji Institute. This was a direct for Team E, which means that the next comes back to you. Here's your question. This is a quotation from somebody who lived far, far in the past when there was no such thing as stocks or stock markets. But this gentleman said, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. Who was this ancient thinker who said this, which is a mantra to live by even today? Team E. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. He was a very, very famous Greek thinker, part of what is called a very famous gharana of philosophy and thinking, which had three of the greatest philosophers of ancient times in it. Team E.
Socrates.
Socrates. Team D.
Aristotle.
Aristotle. Team C. People are, the good part is that people with financial literacy quizzes also know Greek thinkers. Team B. They said Socrates. They said Aristotle. Team B.
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare. Not William Shakespeare. Team A.
Adam Smith.
Adam Smith. No. You moved from Greek into Great Britain. Let's go back to Greece if possible. Team F. Pass question. Need to rush you.
Pass.
Passes to E. Was it your direct? Oh, it was your direct. What answer did you give? Oh, you said Socrates, and Socrates, you said Aristotle, and what did you say? You passed. All right. Anybody in the audience? Somebody who doesn't? Let's go to the gentleman in the striped shirt. You two were on the two opposite sides of that sandwich. You were the two bread slices. Which would make the answer?
It was Plato.
Plato. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Give him a chocolate, please. Very, very nice. This was Plato. And that is how he looked like. That is one of those stone statues that you have. And the order of those thinkers was Socrates taught Plato, Plato taught Aristotle, and Aristotle gave us many concepts like the Greek city-state, etc., etc. He is also said to be one of the legendary people who tutored Alexander the Great before he became what he was in the past. Nobody got points, so team E will get the next question again. Let's take a look at... Oh, it happened twice? What was the one before this? Amazon Pay. Thank you for pointing it out. So we will bounce across to team D. KC College is very happy that somebody else pointed it out. They hadn't realized it. Team D, you're direct. Here it comes. Thank you, team B. Here's your question for team D, KC College. It is time for a new world economic order. Given the weight of the blank in world GDP, together with their increased share of global growth, global economic policy making bodies should adjust their representation and incorporate blank members. Both the blanks are filled with the name of the same group. What group? Team D. This is one of those questions which ideally shouldn't require clues because more than enough clues in the question. And the length of the blank is also indicative of the length of the name that fills it. Team D.
Bricks.
Bricks, because bricks are very heavy. Very nice. Very, very good. 20 points. This is the book in which he outlined that strategy. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, etc., etc. 20 points to team D for Delta. Team C gets the next. This was question number 4. So question 5, team C is this. Life ko banao rich is the tagline of an Indian bank. Which bank? And I'll give a clue if everybody agrees to it, if all the teams agree. All the teams agree? All right. This is one of those questions which I used to ask in the early days when this bank was new, and I noticed this when I was walking past one of their ATMs. So if you go to any of the ATMs of this bank, even if you go to any of the branches of this bank, whatever are nowadays all branches and all ATMs have lots of glass in it, right? So on the glass panels, wherever this bank has an ATM or a branch, you will find many different meanings of the same English word etched into the glass for a certain reason. And that English word is a very positive word. And there's a reason why that word is etched into the glass at every ATM and every branch. Which bank? Team D. Very short but positive English word. Team D. And it is literally a positive word because it is the antonym of a very negative word. Team D. 10 seconds more. Take a guess. Very short. It's for team D because it was yours was it twice in succession, or which one did you get? A BRICS answer. Sorry, I'm getting carried away giving stories, right? Team C, your question. Which English word, or rather which bank?
IDFC.
IDFC first. No. Team B.
Vakrangi.
Vakrangi, not a bank per se. Team A.
RBL.
Not RBL, the Ratnakar Bank Limited. Team F.
Axis Bank.
Not Axis Bank either. Axis is an English word, yes, but not a very positive word. Team E.
Vijaya Bank.
Not Vijaya Bank, not an English word. No, Vijaya Bank. Audience, remind me to ask you a question on Vijaya Bank. Okay, don't give out the answer. Going across to D.
ICICI Bank.
Not ICICI Bank either. Somebody, oh, let's go to the lady in the black top. She had raised her hand and she put it down
Yes,
because she had
bank.
the wrong. Yes?
Yes, bank.
Yes, yes, bank. Give her a round of applause and give her a mug. Yes is the English word which is printed or etched into the glass. Yes Bank is it is, and that is because the word yes is in their name as well. Life ko banao rich, and there were a lot of hands from the front row as well. This was a direct to Team C for the first time, which means that you get one more. This is your question. This is a quotation by again somebody who is talking about inflation and prosperity, but this is a person who is not from the world of investing or finance or economics. This is a Nobel laureate in literature who was very, very famous for stories that showed adventure and nobility and men doing brave things. Which Nobel laureate in literature said that the first cure all for a mismanaged nation is inflation, the second is war. Both bring temporary prosperity, but both bring permanent ruin. In spite of that, both are the refuge of political and economic opportunists. Which legendary Nobel laureate in literature said this? Team C. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Two clues packed into one. An American Nobel literature laureate, and the most famous novel, the one for which he got the Nobel Prize in literature, involves the ocean and fishing. Team C. And I need the name of the person. Team C.
Robert Frost.
Not Robert Frost. English, not American. Passes to B. Passes to A.
Ben Bernanke.
Not Ben Bernanke. Team F. Into the mic. Pass question.
William Shakespeare.
Not Shakespeare. Shakespeare was way before Alfred Nobel was born. Team E. Pass question. Can't give you time.
He's the writer of Old Man and the Sea.
Which would make his name what? The good thing is people do read, but they forget names of authors.
I just don't remember.
Giving me an answer? Passing to D. No? Audience? Somebody in the back? Yes, the boy in the orange shirt. Basically, this has come down to who wrote Old Man and the Sea, right?
Ernest Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway. Give him a chocolate, please. A chocolate for his efforts. This is Ernest Hemingway, Old Man and the Sea. Yes. And Ernest Hemingway, known as Papa Hemingway, very, very famous. In spite of being an American, he was strongly against American capitalism, spent the largest part of his life living in Cuba, which was communist, right? Nobody gets points, but an audience question rightly enough on the last of the round. So let's take a look at the scores. We are good? Okay. Lovely. Still very, very close. 15 to E, 25 apiece to A and B. Then we have a 45 to F, who did very well on that answer about the stock markets and the theme park. Then we have the team which is second, which is 55 to Team C. Holding on to that lead is Mumbai, or rather new leaders, KC College Mumbai with 70. Give them a round of applause. Bhilwara has slipped down to second. But remember, it doesn't matter. It's like that old story about two friends who were hiking in the forest. All of a sudden, a lion jumped out in front of them. So one of the friends immediately took down his backpack, took off his hiking shoes and started to put on running shoes. So his friend told him, "Are you mad? You cannot outrun a lion." So he says, "I don't want to outrun the lion. I just want to outrun you." So they just have to outrun 4 other teams. They're currently second, which is good enough. But one full round to go. Let's show you the rules for round number 5. Round number 5 is half of no options, infinite bounds, half on the buzzer, which is when the crazy comes in. But for now, we will begin with A and go clockwise. 30 seconds of thinking time, plus 25 if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. So let's dive quickly into this. Question number 1. Which Indian state is the largest producer of coal, with rich coal fields located in districts such as Raigad, Sarguja, Korea and Korba? contributing significantly to India's coal output with an annual production of around 185 million tons. Team A, which Indian state?
Jharkhand.
Passes to B.
Chhattisgarh.
Plus 25. Chhattisgarh is correct. Plus 25 to team B for Bravo. And the next question will go to team C. Here's your question. What is the name of the economic model that shows the trade-offs that an economy faces in producing two different goods? It is called a PPF curve. What does PPF expand to? Team C. They have 30 seconds. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. Last 5 seconds. PPF.
Production possibility factor.
Production possibility factor passes to D.
Production possibility frontier.
Plus 25. Very, very nice. If nobody had gotten it, I would have come back and given you half points, but they knew the exact term. This is the answer. This is the production possibility frontier, not the factor. But let's have a round of applause for C. Very, very good knowledge. And sometimes that one word, like knowing Old Man and the Sea but forgetting who wrote it, does give you a mental block, but good answering. 25 to team D for Delta. The next question will go to E. The stock market index known as the TASI, T-A-S-I, was launched in 1985 and reflects the performance of all the companies that are listed on the Tadawul Stock Exchange. In which Asian country will you find the Tadawul Stock Exchange? Team E. That word, that keyword should give you an idea of the geography where it is located. Team E. And then it is a matter of hitting the bullseye, shooting blind. Team E. Tadawul Stock Exchange, which Asian country? If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. This Asian country is also the... No clues? Somebody's blocking. Great. And didn't say anything incriminating. Team E. Last 3 seconds.
Malaysia.
Passes to F. Good guess. They said Malaysia. Team F.
Bangladesh.
Not Bangladesh. A.
Taiwan.
Not Taiwan either. You're saying the T is for Taiwan. No, it's actually for Tadawul. Passing to B.
Bangladesh.
They said Bangladesh. So it's not like I don't like them and I like you, so I'll give you pass. Team C. That's why you should pay better attention to wrong guesses as well. Team C.
Tibet.
Not Tibet either. I hope Tibet has a stock exchange very soon because of the other country which is meddling around there. Team D.
Saudi.
Saudi Arabia will get you 25. It passed all the way around. Tadawul is the Saudi Stock Exchange. 25 to team C. Team D for Delta. Tadawul Stock Exchange will get you 25. Question number 4 to team E. What is the name of the currency which is used as the official legal tender or money in Liechtenstein since 1924? This is a currency that was introduced in the 19th century, and like how INR is the Indian rupee, the ISO code for this currency is CHF. Team E. And if you know Liechtenstein, it's like this tiny little speck of a country. So they use a different currency. Blocking a clue, right? Thank you. I actually like it when people block clues because it saves me the trouble of thinking more about what to say, which is not very giveaway. Team E. We have a block clue, so we can't proceed. Last 10 seconds. All right, Team E, give me a guess. Currency, and the currency should be name of the country and the currency as well. So if it is Indian rupee, just saying rupee will not give points. Passing to team F. Guessing? Passing to A. Take a guess, please. Kaveri College.
Swiss franc.
Beautiful answer. Swiss franc is correct. This is the Swiss franc, and CH because that's how they call themselves in the Swiss French language, and F is for France, franc, sorry. 25 points to team A for alpha, and that brings us to the fifth question. 2 questions to go before the buzzers. Let's take a look at question number 5 for team B. Which monetary policy tool involves the central bank adjusting liquidity by buying or selling government issued bonds and securities, thereby influencing the money supply and short-term interest rates? Team B. Anybody blocking clues?
Open market operations.
They didn't even let anybody block clues. 25 points. Very, very nice. 25 to team B for Bombay. 25, they're actually from Mumbai, so it works, I guess. Open market operations is what I was looking for. 25 to you, and the last question before the buzzers to MLV Government College from Bhilwara. Here's your question. Which Indian public sector bank established on September 16th, 1935 in Pune, was nationalized in 1969 when most of the bank nationalizations took place, has grown to operate over 2,600 branches across India as of 2025? Team C. Audience, please pipe down. Team C. Anybody objecting to a clue? Nobody objecting to a clue. Team D is objecting to a clue. They would. They are from Mumbai. So, Team C.
SBI.
Not the State Bank of India. The team which blocked the clue. Team D. Into the mic.
Bank of Baroda.
Not Bank of Baroda. Team E. Quickly.
Bank of Maharashtra.
Plus 25. Bank of Maharashtra is correct. Why would they establish the Bank of Baroda in Pune is something you have to explain to me after the semi-final is over. Thank you. Maharaja Sayaji Rao is turning in his grave right now. It's like, मैं क्यों पूना में जाके बैंक खोलेगा? मेरा खुद का princely state है इधर. No points to you, team D, but team E for Echo gets 25. My scorer is from Vadodara, so he's frowning at this flippant mention of Maharaja Sayaji Rao, but we will come to that later. Team E gets 25, and that brings us to the end of this half of the fifth round. Let's show you the rules for the round that remains. 6 questions completely on the buzzer. Plus 25, minus 25 on the first strike, plus 15, minus 15 on the next. I will continue to give out clues if nobody buzzes, but if somebody buzzes, I will stop speaking and ask them to answer. As always, wait for me to tell which team is going to answer first, right? Let's go for it. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for the name of a country as your answer, okay? Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. Which country? Careful. This is a Goog. Team F.
India.
Minus 25. That G stuck in my throat. I was saying it's a googly. The largest producer of diamonds by volume, mining over 30 million carats on an average over the past few years. The next team to buzz was A.
Antwerp.
Antwerp is a city in Belgium, but Belgium, Switzerland are both wrong answers. Minus 25 to F, minus 15 to A, and let's go to right at the back in the green jacket or blazer, whatever it is. We'll get you a mic. Your name, college name, and the name of the country.
My name is Arun Kir and I'm representing Christ College Pune.
Okay.
And the answer is South Africa.
Not South Africa, that's why it was a googly. Let's go to the gentleman in the black t-shirt. Yes, keep your hand up, and my apologies to the lady for making her walk around so much. Yes.
I'm Shivansh from BJ Medical College.
Okay.
My answer is Botswana.
Not Botswana either. Let's show you the answer, which is why this was a googly. This is Russia. Russia has grown to be this surprise player in producing raw diamonds. Of course, we process far more, but Russia followed by Botswana, which was a good guess, then Canada, DRC, South Africa. The traditional players have slipped farther down the order. Nobody gets points. This was a little bit of a bloodbath. You should have waited for me to say something more, but no worries. 5 more questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for a 2-word answer. 1 word is something that is derived from a proper noun, the last name of the person who we are talking about. The second word is simply the name of a branch of study, or branch of study is fair enough, a discipline. Fingers on your buzzers, here it comes. What is the name of the economic theory that suggests a government's deficit spending can stimulate economic growth in a recession? 2-word answer. The second word is economics. I just want the first. The first word has got the name of one of the world's most famous OG economic thinkers in it. What economics? It's called blank economics. He asked me India or not. I have not said. Not India. Closing pounds buzz in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the gentleman in the light green shirt. And what is the name? What economics? Yes.
Smithsonian Economics.
No, not Smithsonian. That was a nice guess. Let's go here to the front row. Otherwise, we'll come to you.
Is it the Keynesian economics?
Keynesian economics is correct. Give him a mug, please. Keynesian economics is correct. John Maynard Keynes, J.M. Keynes, of course, one of the OG thinkers when it comes to government spending and economics. Nobody gets points, and this was on the buzzer, so I don't have to remember where the last question went. Going on to question number 9, after which we'll give them a look at the scores. I'm looking for the name of a sovereign state or country. It's a iffy gray area there, which is also a clue. Okay, showing you the question now. The HIBOR is an interbank lending rate used in the money market of which region? And by region, I mean that place or country, or call it what you want. The reason why it says region is because when you take the name of this place, it is suffixed with the letters SAR, which stands for Special Administrative Region. No buzzes. A buzz from B into the mic.
Is it Hong Kong?
It is Hong Kong. 25 to you. HKSAR is Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. And this is the Hong Kong interbank offered rate, much like the LIBOR, which is the London interbank offered rate. 25 to team B for Bombay. And that brings us to the last look at the scores before the 3 questions to go. Remember, the first 2 teams go through, and after a slow start, we have 2 centurions. 120 to KC College, 100 to VSIT. The financial capital is kind of dominating at this moment, but we have a 55 and a 40 at 3rd and 4th, then a 35 and a 20 to A and F. 3 questions to go, 75 points to be scored. So potentially even the 40 can go into 2nd position at least if nobody else takes a negative. Let's go into the 10th question. I'm looking for the name of a banking institution. It's not an Indian banking institution. In fact, you will see the name, the acronym on screen. You need to tell me the full form. All the words need to be correct. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 10. The BIS is an international financial institution owned by team A.
Standard.
Into the mic.
Business International Standard.
Business International Standard, minus 25 to team A. Business International Standard, only one of those words happens to be correct. I'm not saying which. Closing buzz in 3, 2, and 1. Team D buzzed for it. What's your guess?
for international settlements.
Lovely answering. Plus 15 to Team D. This is the Bank for International Settlements. That is their headquarters and that's their logo. Plus 15 to Team D, a minus 25 to Team A, which you've already given. 2 questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for a one-word answer. All right? Just one word. It's an English word. What is it about? You will see there. Coming up on screen, question number 11. If you look at company names in Australia, Namibia, South Africa, I think New Zealand as well, you will see a suffix called PTY. What does PTY stand for in company names in Australia, Namibia, South Africa, etc.? You will see a company name followed by PTY. And it says PTY because it's not an acronym. It's not written all in caps. It's not an acronym. It's a word in which all these 3 letters come in that order. And somebody goes for it. Team C?
Propriety.
Proprietary will get you points. That's fair enough. Propriety is good enough. Team C gets 25. Proprietorship, proprietary, that is what it looks like. Australia, South Africa, etc., etc. Plus 25 to Team C. Pronunciations here and there is fine. Fingers on your buzzers. Last question. I'm looking for a 2-word answer. Both words begin with the same letter of the alphabet. Right now I'm not saying which letter. If nobody buzzes, I might give you the alphabet as well. Plus, if nobody buzzes after that, I'll tell you what the second word is. I need the first, right? As of now, I need both words. Coming up now. What is the term for the practice where a company intentionally operates at a loss to drive competitors out of the market with the aim of raising prices later? If you were around when Amazon entered the Indian market, they were giving so many cashbacks and so many discounts that it was obvious that there was no operating profit. But yet they were doing it to become the monopolistic thing that they are now so that the prices could be raised later. Nobody guessing? Both the words begin with the letter P. P as in Pune. P. The second word is pricing. The second word is pricing. And the last clue, the first word is something that you see in the wild. Team C, into the mic quickly.
Panther pricing.
Not panther pricing, that's a minus 25. It is something that a panther is. Let's go to ma'am in the sari there in the 3rd row. Yes. A panther is this kind of thing also. Let's get a mic to ma'am. Your name, college name and the answer. Nobody has buzzed. Nobody has buzzed. I closed buzz already. Only 3 has buzzed. If you wanted to answer, you should have buzzed. Yes, ma'am.
Smriti Dikshit from Vanasthali Vidyapith. I think it's penetration pricing.
Not penetration pricing. Let's go to the gentleman in the off-white shirt there in the 3 rows back. Yes.
Predatory pricing.
Predatory pricing is correct. Please give him a mug from NISM. No use buzzing now. You should have buzzed before I went to the audience, right? Predatory pricing is what I was looking for. In the wild, you see a predator. Thank you. We are almost done. And that's the end of round 5. Just one semi-final to go. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. We've had centuries throughout the semi-finals, but we will begin with the team at number 6. Kaveri College Pune started promisingly enough, but they finished with 10. Give the boys a round of applause. 10 points ahead of them, 20 to GTU School of Management Studies from Ahmedabad, 20 to them. Round of applause to you. 20 points ahead at 40 is GCET Anand. Round of applause for the boys from Anand. 55 to MDS University Bhilwara. They were leaders in the first 2 at one point, but they fell away. Coming second and booking their place and ticket to Navi Mumbai in November. VSIT Mumbai with 100. Team B winning this with 135 and staking a place maybe in the top 3 prizes as well. KC College Mumbai with 135. Round of applause for you. You can carry on down.